guests, faculty, and staff who are here today to celebrate the CCM graduating class of 2024. Yes. Yes. My name is Rachel Bell, and I am now an alumna of the Masters of Music in Voice program here at CCM, which is crazy. Anyone else feeling like surreal right now? Okay, yeah. Okay, right? Yeah, okay. It would be a great understatement to say that CCM is a special place. Each of us came here with a deep desire to improve our art, collaborate with world-class faculty and other incredible students and artists, and make as much of our educational experiences here as we could. As students here, we have all shared the unique privileges of beautiful music making, thoughtful and multi-departmental collaboration, and learning topical skills to enter the professional music world with confidence, empathy, and new ideas. Today marks a culmination of years of time, energy, classes, so many rehearsals, recitals, showcases, diagnostic exams, theory, auditions, lack of sleep. If I go on, this will take the full hour. In this hour, we want to celebrate the graduating class of 2024 and their endless talents as much as we can, starting with this amazing lighting treatment. Artists would be lost, literally, without proper lighting. Now, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our interim dean and Thomas James Kelly Professor of Music and Musicology, Professor Jonathan Krieger.
Thank you, Rachel. Graduates, friends, and families, faculty and staff, it is an enormous honor to welcome you today to the 2024 CCM Convocation. As the interim dean, I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the incredible talent, dedication, and growth of our students. From attending your performances and showcases to engaging in meaningful conversations in the classroom and during events, I've seen the passion and creativity that define our community. So as we gather here today to celebrate your achievements, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for allowing me to be part of your journey. Your resilience, determination, and your unwavering commitment to excellence are inspiring. For some of you, this moment could not come soon enough. Can't wait to get out into the world, to meet new people, to travel to new places, to tackle new challenges, and to make your mark. For others, this is a moment of sheer horror. Oh crap, you're telling yourself, I have to get out into the world and meet new people and travel to new places and make my mark. So regardless of where you feel or where you fall on this band of excitement and dread, I want to remind you that you are ready. And why do I know this? Because as CCM's 156th graduating class, I have decades of empirical evidence. Our graduates have become pillars of their industries as performers, designers, writers, producers, arts administrators, professors, performers, composers, teachers. But we can also boast CCM alums as doctors, lawyers, engineers, entrepreneurs, even some accountants. And their success did not happen by pure chance. Like you, when they left CCM, they were as excited as they were apprehensive, but they were also ready. They had the skills, they had the training, they had the connections, and they had the support. I'd like for us to think a little bit on that latter bit, on those who've helped foster your creativity over the years. Certainly your friends and family. Graduates, can you give them a loud round of applause? CCM's staff has helped you schedule your recitals, unlocked doors when you've misplaced your keys, processed independent study forms, and performed a mind-numbingly large number of big and small tasks to help you get to this point, including managing this event. If you are a staff member or administrator, could you please stand, and could I ask everyone to give them a warm round of applause? And then there's the faculty. Probably the reason why you came, and maybe one of the reasons why you're so eager to leave. But seriously, the faculty are wildly passionate about making sure that you grow, that you're ready to meet the challenges ahead, and that you do so with self-determination and a strong sense of self-worth. So if you're a faculty member, can you please stand? I know there's some in the audience as well, so pay attention to them, please. One of the most misleading things about CCM is its name. Yes, we are a college, but we're also a conservatory, but we're also a lot more. So much more. And let me just show you how much more. If you're a graduate in theater design and production, please stand and stay standing. If you're a musicologist or a theorist, please stand and stay standing. If you're a media production graduate, please stand and stay standing. If you are an arts administrator, please stand and stay standing. If you are a music educator, stand up and stay standing. Conductors and composers. If you are a performer, please stand and stay standing. And finally, if you don't know what you do, but you know you've graduated, stand up. Thank you. Now, let's take a look at what these remarkable graduates have accomplished during their time at CCM.
Hello, everybody. First order of business. Is the fit hard? I mean, hey, look, we all just graduated today, so I hope the fit would be hard. Congratulations to everybody who's graduated today. But my name is Trey Harris. I am graduating from media production with a CCM baccalaureate, or whatever my catalyst says. I'd just like to take this time to highlight a couple of things that I've been able to do in media production and just the whole program in general, because I think it's wonderful. Most notably, there's this film I did sound for called Kayla Baby, produced by Claire Foley and directed by Clark Comstock, both recent graduates of the MPro program. But this was Clark's senior capstone, which was able to be selected in the 30th Slamdance Film Festival and is also premiering tonight at the Atlanta Film Festival. So, in the spirit of even more collaboration, media production works with almost every facet of CCM. For example, sports media production, we had people in that program, behind the cameras recording Convocation and graduation today. Shout out CCM Digital and the work they do recording stuff up here. I wouldn't be surprised if this was CCM Digital recording this right now. And it's a little ironic I'm up here introducing a dance piece because I'm currently working on a short film based around dance that stars a graduate from the dance department, Hazel Alexander, and is also directed by a musical theater graduate, Stan Shedlatsky. So in a way, I'd say media production is the glue that brings all of CCM together. We do cool things too, but we all do cool things, right? So I think we should all continue these CCM crossover episodes in order to create an even better and more inclusive community. But without further ado, allow me to introduce the first act, Shaylin Kuipers, Celeste Lau, Kelsey Lewis, and Caitlin Wenner, who are performing Gold Leaks by Chewy Dan, which is also choreographed by Caitlin Wenner.
Now, originally I had written a joke to start myself off, but the senioritis kicked in, so. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I am Lucas Hummeldorf, a BFA graduate in technical design and production with a focus in technical direction. I spent the past 21 and soon to be 22 years of my life here in the Cincinnati area, and I am glad that I get to conclude this chapter of my life here at CCM today. During the past 4 years, I have technical directed 5 shows, programmed automation for 3 shows, and yes, won 1 bodybuilding competition. Thank you. With my time concluding here at CCM, I'm excited to start my new role as an automation technician with Carnival Cruise. So, if you happen to be on my boat, say hello. Now, it is with great pleasure and honor to introduce the award-winning and student-made film, No Running in the Halls. Thank you, and please enjoy.
Ellen, cancel my 4 o'clock immediately.
Right away, sir.
Hey, no, fix that. Ooh. Does this look like a recycling bin to you?
What was that?
What was what?
That. The flailing.
It's nothing.
I saw something. Come on. I'll show you later. I'd rather you just tell me. I've got time to kill. Holy shit. Did you not see the hundreds of papers on the walls? I'm pretty sure there's literally one on your door.
Can you just... I get bored, okay?
Fine. So what do you want to play?
You ever played War?
That's bullshit.
Green. We gotta be more careful. Should we even continue?
Yes, obviously.
I don't know. John's right. We almost got fired.
Red. Green.
I say we keep going.
Yeah? How?
I don't know, Einstein. Why don't you come up with a plan?
He's got a point, George. I'd like to know as well.
Elizabeth, I don't know. What I do know is we need to up the ante around here. I need that adrenaline.
Wait a minute. I got it. The rules are simple. Think of it like tag. We choose one person to be it. They hunt for the rest of us. If they spot you, run like hell. Because once you get tagged, you join them as the infected. After that, spread the infection.
I'm stupid?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think he is stupid?
I guess just go ahead and tell him then. You were gonna tell him anyway, right?
He and I don't care about your stupid games.
What? Then why rat us out? And what's with all these then?
He knew all of it. From your lonesome game of solitaire to this very game of infection. He doesn't like to be excluded, Thomas. And frankly, neither do I.
Okay, Helen. I have an idea, but I need you to do something for me first.
Sir. Thomas Paine has asked me to give you a message. You're it, sir.
Can I play with you guys? Ew, no, get away. No one wants to play with you. You're weird. Why would anybody want to play with you?
You're it.
Well, that was incredible, wasn't it? Hello, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, hey to my fellow class of 2024. I'm Eliza Levy, and as of today, I am now a fellow alumna of CCM Musical Theater Department. Thanks. Can you believe that we're finally here? Graduation day at last. It feels like just yesterday we were wide-eyed freshmen zooming in from our dorms and apartments for our first week of classes at CCM. From the moment we stepped foot on this campus, we were surrounded by music, from the melodies ringing out from Memorial Hall to the harmonies echoing through the atrium. I remember February 15th, 2020 like it was yesterday. It was my first time I had ever stepped foot on CCM's campus, and immediately I knew that this was the place for me to be. And for that freshly 18-year-old girl from South Florida to be saying that in the dead of Ohio winter, it was a pretty big deal. But our journey wasn't just about hitting the right notes or perfecting our dance moves, but it was about overcoming a deep state of imposter syndrome. No, but in all seriousness, it was about growth, resilience, and overcoming our obstacles. And let's not forget the curveball that life threw at us with the COVID-19 pandemic. It tested our strength and adaptability like never before, but we rose to the challenge, finding new ways to create, connect, and inspire. Now, ignoring the fact that some of us are seeing each other's faces for the first time, we have become a family. A community of artists, dreamers, and believers. We've laughed together, cried together, waited for practice rooms together, and lifted each other up when times got tough. And today, as we stand on the brink of a new chapter, we carry with us lessons learned, memories made, and friendships forged. Patricia A. Corbett once said, "You have to study up and figure out what will do the most good for the most people." And that rings true in everything we do. As graduates of CCM, we have been immersed in the transformative power of creativity. We have witnessed firsthand how art and music have the ability to evoke emotions, challenge perspectives, and inspire change. Now, as we venture into the world, armed with our talents and skill, let us remember Patricia A. Corbett's words and strive to use our gifts to uplift communities, ignite imaginations, and advocate for positive change. Let us continue to study, create, and envision a future where the arts can flourish and humanity thrives. So, as we step into the world, let's hold on to that spirit of resilience, determination, and all above, love for what we do. Whether you are gracing a Broadway stage, lighting up a silver screen, composing new works, or teaching the next generation of artists, let us never forget where we came from and the journey that brought us here together. Congratulations to my class of 2024, we did it! And now let's go out and shine like the stars we were meant to be.
Hello and congratulations. My name is Casey Reed and I now hold a Master of Music in Orchestral Conducting from CCM. I learned so much from my professors in conducting, music theory, score reading, and musicology, but the most cherished memories I'm going to take away from my 2 years here were with the musical theater program. As a graduate assistant music director, I collaborated with some of the best students in the world at what they do. Not only is the talent in this program immense, but the passion and character of these students is unrivaled. Operating in the space between faculty and student, I learned so much and hopefully passed on some of my own knowledge as well. I want to give a special shout out to the MT class of 2024 as we graduate together. You all amazed me and inspired me every day, and I can't wait to see you all back in New York. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jessica Barrick, Justin Ciccone, Bruce Deal, Mason Kibble, and Madison Smith, who will be playing Victor Ewald's Brass Quintet, No. 1, Opus 5.
My name is Sarah Pattisall, and I'm graduating with a BFA in Stage Management and a minor in Media Production. In my years here, I've had the chance to work on nearly 20 different CCM productions, host a late-night radio show with Bearcast Media, contribute to a feature-length film premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival, and working on a one-night-only performance in Carnegie Hall. When I first bought my cap and gown, I was really annoyed at how expensive they were, but I plan on getting my money's worth by wearing them as stage blacks for the next 4 years. From designing and constructing elaborate sets to meticulously crafting lighting designs to seamlessly managing the behind-the-scenes logistics, we in technical design and production are the hidden engineers crafting the magic you see on stage. Throughout our time at CCM, we have learned not only how to create stunning costumes, immersive soundscapes, and dazzling makeup, but also how to do so in a way that upholds the dignity and well-being of all involved. We've honed our skills not just through textbooks and lectures, but through countless hours of hands-on experience, working tirelessly to perfect our craft. But brilliant work comes from humble beginnings, from setting off all kinds of smoke alarms our freshman year, playing with hazers, to getting caught on CCM snooze for the first time. TDP 24 has seen it all. We survived the Great Sidal Fire of 2020, our Tech Prod window presentations, and the line at Market Point during Tendy Tuesdays. But through it all, we've grown together as a collective, weathering the challenges and celebrating the triumphs as one. Together, we will elevate the future of the entertainment industry, improving not only the conditions of our work, but redefining the limitations of what design and production can be. Oh yeah, and I don't know if season planning is done yet, but on behalf of TDP 24, we would like to formally request the show Cats 2 on Ice. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce a couple of CCM's own triple threats performing Something's Coming from Sondheim on Sondheim. The song was originally written for Sondheim's 1957 smash hit West Side Story. It captures a strong sense of optimism and joy that I hope my fellow graduates are feeling today. Please welcome Andrew Burke, Nate Jones, Peter Neruther, Grace Rusnica, and accompanist Casey Reed.
Something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down from the sky, keeping its light bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gotta come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait.
Something's coming, I don't know
be?
Will it be?
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Maybe just
Maybe
by
just by holding still.
It'll be there.
There. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy. Meet a guy. Pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight.
Hello, everyone. Better? Esteemed faculty, staff, friends, family, and fellow graduates of the University of Cincinnati College-Conservatory of Music's class of 2024. I'm Callie Ashurst, a now graduate of a Master of Fine Arts in Stage Management. If you would have told little Callie that she was going to have a master's degree, she would have probably laughed in your face. More school, please. And I think her mouth would have hit the floor if she knew it was in stage management. You're gonna do theater for the rest of your life? Yes, little Callie. I found a home in the arts that I never knew that I needed. I started doing theater when I was in high school, which for like many, was not the best years of my life. Doing theater was an escape from reality, where I could collaborate with other people like myself. When I started college, I attempted to major in biology. But I almost failed pre-calculus and very quickly realized I was not going to medical school, that my life felt bleak and empty, and within a year, I found myself back in theater and doing what I love, which is around the time I found stage management. I could be in theater and be a leader. Yes, please. CCM has been my artistic home for the past 3 years, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything. From Carnegie Hall to performances right here in Corbett Auditorium, I always felt surrounded by people willing to dive into the unknown, create wonders, and imagine new possibilities. They pushed me to challenge my ideologies and make choices, may they be right or wrong, and learn from my mistakes and take accountability. By deciding to go to grad school, I made a choice. I made the choice to extend my education and come back to school so I could be a teacher one day. Did I know if that choice was right when I started? Absolutely not. Did I know if that choice was right after a year? Still, no. But I know now, as I walk out into my future, that I made the absolute best choice for myself. Life is all about choices, and most of the time, we don't know if we picked the right one until years later. But we all chose to come to CCM. May it have been because of the name, the alumni network, the faculty and staff, or the community. We all chose to be here, and look where it got us. Despite the countless hours in the rehearsal room or the practice room, CCM has taught us invaluable life lessons. And may it have been for 2 years, 3 years, or for some people 7, it helped us grow into the person we are today. My time at CCM has taught me to trust my instincts and the choices that I make. At the end of my first year of grad school, I got a job opportunity to assist and stage manage on a national tour going out for the holidays. As a part of the program and thanks to my generous professor, I was able to take the job. After being gone for 3 months of my third semester, I got another offer to stay out on the road full time. I remember distinctly sitting in a hotel room contemplating the last year and a half of my life. And the next day I turned it down because I needed to finish what I started. Could my life have been much different right now? Who knows? I made a choice to stay at CCM, and I have to trust that this is what I was meant to do. Everything happens for a reason, and CCM was meant to be a part of my journey. In closing, I want to thank all of the faculty and staff who've pushed me to do my best. A big thank you to Michelle Kay. for not only being a mentor and a friend, but for showing me how to be my unapologetic self and to hold the door open for all of those who come behind me. Thank you to my parents for allowing me to chase my dreams and supporting me every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2024. Trust your choices. Be bold, be creative, and be your authentic self. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Katie Kinman, a now BFA acting graduate. Woo! I'm up here representing the acting department in class of 2024, wahoo! I just want to start by saying thank you to the faculty and staff of this school for supporting everyone's individual artistic journey. Although curious, I consider myself lucky to have explored so many different things, studying like film production and single cam and directing and dancing and motion capture, vocal combat, it goes on. Beyond my personal journey, our full acting class, A24, has had a plethora of opportunities during our 4 years. From running in circles on the front lawn because of COVID, all the way to working with professional companies like Marvel, Sony, Kroger, multiple Shakespeare companies, and a bunch of other equity houses. The special thing about CCM is that everyone does everything. Yes, we may be actors, but we also walk in fashion shows. We create music. We attend workshops with notable organizations like the Society of American Fight Directors. We've all passed the SAFD fight tests, by the way. Woo! And that's just the actors. Each and every student, now alumni, woohoo, in this conservatory class of 2024 has achieved equally amazing things, and I can't wait to see what all of us achieve all over the world. So speaking of amazing things, let's listen to a little bit of magic that CCM artists can create. Give it up for the beautiful, the wonderful Jaden Riggs and Sam Dabani with accompanist Fong Do with Schubert's On die Musik.
Oh
Hi again. Every year, CCM recognizes faculty and staff who've decided to move on to a job so luxurious with countless hours of sleep and vacation time. Retirement.
This year, we have 3 individuals we are wishing a fond farewell to. Dave Kalesi, Audio Video Integrated Systems Specialist, a staff member from 1990 to 2023.
Michelle Conda, Professor of Piano, Keyboard Studies Division Head, faculty member from 1993 to 2024.
And James Cully, Professor of Percussion, faculty member from 1979 to 2024. Congratulations.
In addition to wishing these folks farewell on their retirement journeys, we also want to give a great big thank you to all CCM faculty and staff for their continued support.
Thank you to our division heads, faculty, and staff in the audience, and those who aren't here today.
Please join us outside for a cupcake reception in the CCM Corporatorium following the ceremony.
Thank you,
and congratulations, class of 2024!